Hello, Susan. This is Nicole Jolie, and you had said that you are unsure as to what I do. So, well, to be sure, I don't 100% understand what you do, but I have a clear picture. Okay. So, Susan, so what I do and what I've done for 12 years is I market, I advertise, and I logistically strategize with clients. And that is what I do. I spend a lot of time with my clients who have hired me to define, conceptualize, and clarify their messages so that they're selling what they have to sell to the people who want what they have. And I do that through about a series of 90 days of working with me, and each of my clients pays me every month to go through this. And as we get closer and closer to the actual strategy being built for the product that they're going to sell, or the information that they have that is going to the customer, they get clearer and clearer on how to market that product, that service, or whatever they're doing online. So, as I said, I had been doing this for about 12 years. I have been a USA triathlon coach, personal trainer. I had my own line of skincare. I've white labeled and sold bags on Amazon and eBay. I do not do courses on how to use Amazon or eBay. There are enough of those out there, and or Etsy. I don't do any of that. But what I do is I share with my clients how to strategize so that they're selling exactly what people want as opposed to what they think they want. And so here you have doTERRA, your product. What is the product that you're doing, and why are you doing doTERRA and your own product? What is the junction there? So I asked you in this, what is your number one work that you want to make money online with? What is the number one thing that you want to complete? And what's the end goal? And that's really to strategize with you. You're all over, and you want to do everything at one time, and that's physically, mentally, not possible. It's just not possible for one person to do. It's not possible even when you hire people to do it. It's really divesting everyone's energies to do a half-assed job on everything. And I'm going to just tell you that right off. It's good that you believe in the universe. I don't believe in like the universe thing. I just think that there is a reason that you can use my services. And I think one of the reasons that I see, especially within this conversation where you've written me 2 emails, is number 1, you're not clear on what you want to do and you need clarity. Number 2, you don't have a message. And number 3, you don't even know how to track or sell your website that nobody's going to, but you've spent money building it. And 4, you go on price and you don't go on what people are actually able to do for you, regardless of the pricing structure. You'll buy the cheapest thing in order just to get it done, but it's a half-assed, again, waste of money. So I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't do that. My strategies and my specialties and my expertise are very honed in, and they're very specific and particular. And I'm very proud of what I've done. I'm also very specific in the way that I teach my clients, this is what you need. And it's not an easy process. Nothing in entrepreneurial land is easy. doTERRA does have their own marketing, and you can use that. You can just spam everybody with your link and just have people go to your link. You don't need me for that. But I can help you with respect to branding you or branding what you're doing outside of that. So let's take, for example, someone like Shailene Johnson, who is a big Beachbody person, but she brands Shailene Johnson. You can do that with a lot of other people. Susan Sly, because she's with Isogenics, but she brands Susan Sly. Lisa Sasevich is another one. Mari Smith is another one. So all of these women are big, heavy hitters, $1 million and up earners. I mean, millions of dollars. And they all brand themselves before they brand the product. So if that's what you are interested in doing, I wrote you back And I said, what is the number one thing that you want to do online? And what is the end goal? So that's the strategy I start with, and then I extrapolate from there, and then we go from there. I do also create landing pages and websites, and I can do that, but you have to come up with the copy, the calls to action, and everything else. I'm not going to do that for you. I don't copyright for anyone. I don't do graphics for anyone, because graphic artist is one job. Copywriting is another job. Building the website is another job. Google advertising, I do that as long as you have enough budget to do that. So if you have your ads ready, I will place your ads for you on the display network or on YouTube, however you want to do that. But your end result has to be ready. So I don't think that that's really where you're at this point. I do think that you need some help with clarification, with compelling messages, with knowing that you are able to take the message and specifically state it so that the person who wants what you have is able to buy from you. And that's really, it's what we all struggle with, Susan. It is definitely something that we all have some issues with, and we all need help with, even myself. And that's why I go to other people to have them help me. So I hope that gives you an idea of what I do. I also think that you don't need your husband to help you to download Skype. I think that you can do that on your own, and you can start using it right away. I do think that you might be a little bit put off by all this, and so you're taking your time and procrastinating with it, which is fine. If I don't have time for you, then I don't have time for you. Right now, I do have time, and I am willing to work with you and willing for you to create a better space for your marketing and advertising. I can't guarantee that I'm going to have time in a week or in a month or when you decide to get ready and get your stuff together. I work quickly. I work with precision. I work with specificity. I'm very much more in tune with being very honest with my clients and saying that that's not going to work or that will work. I do not agree with the idea that you build it and they will come. You're not a baseball field, and so therefore it's not going to work like that. I'm very personable. I'm amenable. I am available when we make our calls, and I am specific to the directive at hand, which means that as you are completing your number one goal, which would either be doTERRA or marketing Susan or marketing this product that you say you're coming out with, that is the end of that structure. Then we move on to the next structure. We do not meld structures together. I don't work half-assed. I work specific, I work directly, and I'm very good at what I do. I hope that doesn't scare you, but if it does, it probably should say something to you that, well, you know what, maybe this is exactly what I need. Business is never easy online. You have a lot of work to do. It is not an easy sell. You have a lot of people out there who are vying for everybody's attention, and if you don't get their attention, you're not going to get the sale. So your funnels and your marketing and your advertising really need to be very consistent and consecutive and compelling in order to connect with that customer and convert them into a brand loyalist. So if that helps you, I hope so. This video is made specifically for you. I'm putting it up on my YouTube channel as a public video so that you can see how I work. I use these as specials for people to see my nature and how I actually go through this process. So I hope that helps you. And if you're still interested in working with me, I'd really appreciate and respect you for being so open and wanting to better your marketing and your advertising and your online presence. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Susan. Have a great day.